We got a Wake Up Show favorite here and Wake Up Show icon. Give it up for Crooked Eye.
Yeah. What's the business? What the business is?
What advice would you give some of these young dudes, not necessarily young, but just, young in the game?
Man, just keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's sometimes it's a tough road, sometimes it's easy. You know what I mean? You never know what kind of cars you're gonna get. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the king of the decks, Rev.
Right.
You don't know what kind of cards you're gonna get, but the thing about it is that really though, man, you gotta keep going. And try to X as most negativity as you can in your circle, man. Like I don't really have a lot of people around me that speak, negativity. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because that, you got enough obstacles out there that you can't control. So those you can control, you need to, get them out your circle, get them out your ears, keep focused, stay positive. You know what I mean? And just keep moving, man. And expect, you know what I mean, to fall down, but just know you're gonna get up. You know what I mean?
Okay. To me, I like in MCing too, like boxing. A lot of times, when you're a boxer and you train for years, sometimes you reach a ceiling where you can't get any better unless you change something about your training.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
What advice would you give to MCs who are doing the same thing over and over and they want to get better and expand their game? What would you suggest? How did you constantly reinvent your style to perfect it?
You know what? I would just say really study the game without being biased.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got a lot of dope MCs, but they kind of narrow-minded. You know what I mean? They only listen to a certain type of hip hop music, and you're missing out on the creative genius in a Too Short rap when you only want to listen to maybe I'm gonna listen to Cool G and Rakim. I'm gonna just keep it old school, but you missing out on different types of genius that are in inside of all different types of artists. You know what I mean? So study everybody, man, and listen and be open-minded, you know what I'm saying? Because that's one of the main problems I see, you know what I mean? I talk to a lot of young and up-and-coming rappers, man, and one thing they do, they like, yo, I don't listen to this because it's too whack. Okay, it might be whack, but just, you know what I'm saying, it might be whack to you. But if it's making an impact, somebody likes it, you know what I'm saying? So you need to kind of focus on, look, man, change your CD changer up a little bit. If you only listen to strictly hip-hop, hardcore hip-hop, like the so-called hip-hop, and you don't listen to gangster rap, you robbing yourself of learning a few things about how to spit. You know what I'm saying? So it's all types of different types of music, and not just hip-hop, man. Respect what Stevie Wonder do, respect what Bach did in the classical field, respect music, period. And your mind will start to expand, and you'll find out different ways that you can express yourself on the microphone.
That's interesting. When we good people here at the Wake Up Show put you up against Jay-Z.
Yes, sir, you did.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
Tech caught a lot of problems for that.
Yo,
Vibe magazine caught him.
At the house.
What are you saying?
Who said that?
What kind of backlash, if any, did you get?
You know what? I don't get much backlash because the thing about it is, man, Sway, if you gonna give me backlash, then we gonna get it cracking. That's gonna be to my advantage if somebody in his position would give me backlash, or anybody in his crew, because obviously they're in the mainstream. So they're gonna pull me in the mainstream with them. You know what I mean? And I don't think that ain't gonna happen. And then also, we got a nice movement on the streets, so we're not worried about that either.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a bunch of backlash. It was just like a lot of people was like, damn, how the hell did he get 99% of the votes? You know what I mean? Maybe because he's from the West. And I took that as, you know what? That's cool that the West Coast stood up for me, because to be 100, I thought I was going to get slaughtered. You know what I'm saying?
Because he had so many hit records.
He got so many hit records.
Yeah.
He got so many fans. And the man asked the question, bar for bar, I'm going to play this song from Crooked Eye and I'm going to play this song from Jay-Z. Bar for bar, who got the hottest bars? Not who got the most cars, the most clothing sales, the most record labels, who got the most bars. And the fact that LA stood up and said 99% of the people said Crooked Eye got more bars than Jay-Z, that right there was a good thing to me, you know what I mean? And I really appreciate all the fans who called in and said that straight up and down.
That's what's up. So where are you at right now? What's going on with you?
Man, I got the, I've been focusing on the internet. A lot of people been, complaining about the internet and the bootlegging and the downloading and all that. I was always taught to find an advantage and a disadvantage. So, you know, yeah, it's a lot of bootlegging, it's a lot of file sharing and downloading, but there's also a benefit on the internet. We can reach the world like that. You know what I mean? And we can expose our talent like that. So I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm gonna focus on it, and I'm gonna put, you know, a program in effect. And you know, from the hip hop weeklies I did, you know, I released a new freestyle once a week for 52 weeks straight. You know what I mean? And I ended
up world record now, right?
Yeah. Then we started off with 3 websites, and by the end of the series, we was at 500 that we could count. You know what I mean? So it's probably more than that, you know what I'm saying? But it exposed me and it created relationships with all the music sites online. So, you know, I'm focusing on the internet. I just dropped a mixtape called The Block Obama, to where what I did was I released the songs 1 week at a time on the internet, and then I allowed up-and-coming DJs to mix it themselves. So if you're in Arkansas and you don't know how to get at Crooked Eye to make a mixtape for Crooked Eye, you could go online, download all the songs, mix it yourself, do your spin, hit me on MySpace with the drops. I do all the drops, send them back to you, all original, unique drops or whatnot. So what was happening is now we got that one mixtape in Arkansas, Australia, Japan, Germany, from different DJs, and it was kind of cool because at the time, a lot of people were saying the DJ was dead. So it was like a lot of people wanted to prove that the DJ wasn't dead. You know what I mean? So they started putting the mixtape together. So now I got Obama 2 coming, and it's a digital EP because I want to prep everybody for the album. I want to take them out of mixtape mode to where we just going 40 bars at a time into songwriting mode. So I got Obama 2, which is a digital EP. It's going to be available on iTunes, Zoom, Rhapsody, all places you buy music online. And it's kind of taking them from the mixtape, the bar you out, 42 bars to the songwriting, and it's a segue to the album.
Okay, now, just out of curiosity, Crooked Eye, when you go from writing the bars and the freestyles to song mode, right now you're in song mode, right?
I'm in song mode right now. Yeah.
So when you're in song mode, you can't just go for you personally, you can't just go from song mode back to battle mode, back to song mode, back to freestyle mode. Do you stay focused? Because I know the reason why I asked, I'll let you answer, because I was talking to Common and I asked him the same question about acting.
Yeah.
Do you write while you on set?
Right.
You know, or do you see like 2 different things and he separates them?
Right,
you know,
right.
Do you see like writing albums and freestyles? Or
it's a definite separate thing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you could bounce back if you got to, but you know, when you want to focus on the songs and you want to, you want to say more things that, like with the battle, we have our own culture. The MC got his own culture. The B-boy got his own culture. You know what I mean? So we really talking to each other with those, like the average listener in the club or in their office on the iPod, they don't want to hear, you know what I mean, I snap your vertebrae, different murder ways. Whoop, whoop. They, you know what I mean? They like, okay, what are you talking about? So it's like, it's 2 different dimensions. You know what I'm saying? When you songwriting, like me personally, man, I try to write on topics that affected me in my life because I know that we all so similar that if I write something that affected me 9 times out of 10, it probably affected other people too. So that's what I do when I get in the song mode. But when I'm in battle mode, like on some MC, I'm just trying to crush and destroy people, and I'm trying to sprinkle them like the spices on steak, and you know what I mean? I'm trying to just ground you up to pepper, you know what I mean? And that's a whole different mind state.
Who you like in the game right now, Crook?
In the game right now, man,
Yeah.
you know,
Is there anybody say any lines that kind of shocked you lately?
shocked me. I would have to go to the whack side of the game to find the ones that shocked me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, did you just say that? But you know what? I just did a song, man, with Joe Budden, Royce the Five, and Joel Ortiz. And right now we actually talking about doing a group. You know what I mean? So we in talks. I'm gonna fly to New York probably like Thursday. They all out there right now. And them dudes right there definitely got bars right now. You know what I'm saying? They got bars right now. I'm more inspired when I go to some, you know what I'm saying, some spot in the hood and people just rapping. Yeah. And I start seeing the dudes that I wish I could see on TV. You know what I'm saying? That's what really inspires me, man. But you know, I heard the M dropped a little something on. You know, he's back to his craziness, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to check him out.
Too.
I was trying to check him out.
I heard him, man.
You know, Talib, you know, I like Talib, strong arm, steady. You know what I mean? The whole New West is my big inspiration though. From Mr. Fab on down to Glasses Malone to J-Rock, you know what I mean? The Problem to, you know what I mean, Lunch, you know, Mike Straw. All these dudes are my inspiration right now because they pushing harder than I've ever seen a West Coast movement push. Right now, if you go anywhere in this world, they'll be there. Somebody from the New West will be there because they understand that it's that time on the West Coast. We need brand new artists in, and we need them in bad. So
I like that, man.
Hey, KMP, can you mute that real quick? Let me talk to him real quick. Since we talking, I was thinking of a rhyme on the way here, and I couldn't think of one. So I was like, let me conversate to him. I said, I'm going to do something, man, that I really don't know. But if I'm just talking, like you said, man, just come up and talk, I could just talk it.
Okay.
And that's cool, too, because people get the full gist of what you're saying, too. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we like, yeah. And a lot of things fly by their head. I don't write. I kill a pen, leak his blood on the page. I breathe bars like oxygen, lock my lungs in a cage. Instrumentals get humped on the stage. A pedophile, unless I dig in the crate and hump something my age. Forever vow to never smile when I'm at peace. Only when I'm eating the deceased like quiche. Only when my enemy's internal organs are more than a smorgasbord and a feast. The Dahmer with melanin, let them in the belly of the beast. You'll be missing till fishermen see your corpse. I'll be in Michigan sticking a chicken in my Michelin, ready to pigeon pitch again from Switzerland to New York. I've been whipping them Bentleys before pictures up in the source. I'm a gorilla behind these bars. I'm on some zoo-ish. Shoot you while you're talking on some news camera crew-ish. Fly and sicker than what and past tense, that's the flu-ish. Day-old asshole flow. I drop new-ish, exclusive, you don't want it in fact. I had the doctors operating on the front of your back, trying to keep your stomach intact. The spiritual you, leaving your body, he don't want to go back. That's when the tunnel go black. Send your soul to the atmosphere, you're out of here. And your ringtone rap career. It's Crooked Eye, the face of East Side, Long Beach. Put your ear to the street so you can hear my heartbeat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Crooked Eye.
Yes.
I didn't even have to ask him for that one, man.
Yes. Hey, I'd like to thank y'all for having me, man. Everybody in this room, go get it. Don't let nobody stop you. Y'all gotta go get it, man. We need a new generation of MCs. I'm sick of everybody I see almost. Like 90% of everybody I see, I'm tired of them. I'm ready to see the new generation do what they do, man.
There it is, the Block Obama.
Yes, sir.
Crooked Eye, yo.